Hello again, my friends. This is Sabrina Barella, and in this moment, I want to talk to you about stress. I want to talk to you about what are the things in your life that are stressing you out the most, and I want to look at how we can get to the root of that, and maybe have a little change in your mindset, how we frame that, and how we frame that in place and prioritize stress in our lives. So I was watching an interview recently with Tony Robbins, and he said, and I don't know if I'm going to quote this 100% the way he said it, but he said something to the order of, if I follow your stress, it will lead me to your deepest fear. Take that in for a moment. What are you stressing about? I would challenge you to take a minute or two. Oh, I shouldn't say a minute or two. Don't take a minute or two. Take some time. Think about it. Look at what are the, you know right now, what are the biggest stresses in your life? Is it money? Is it health? Your relationships? A relationship? Your job? Your career? What are the biggest things that are really weighing on you day in and day out? What keeps you awake at night? Stops you from sleeping? What are you waking up in the middle of the night thinking about? And I would challenge you to look at, okay, so if money is stressing you out, let's say, what's at the root of that? What is the fear that is lying under that stress? Is it the fear of not being able to pay your bills? The fear of being homeless? Or let's take a look at your job. If you're in a job that you just hate, that you just dread going into work every day, and it just stresses you out. And believe me, this one is personal for me because I felt that for years at a company. I got to the point where I did not even want, I dreaded getting out of bed, and I pushed the alarm and the snooze because I go in later and later. I didn't want to be there. And the root cause or the fear was being stuck somewhere where I'm really not being able to make the difference that I want to make with people and with my community. And once I faced that, it made the decision to move on much easier. But I had to face that fear. And it's not overnight, and it's not easy, but just realizing it and identifying it is going to be the first step. So I'm going to challenge you today to take a look at these stressors in your life and take a look at where is the stress hitting you and what is the fear behind it? What's the root fear? Because there's going to be several of them, and there's going to be surface level fears, and there's going to be the deep fear inside of not being enough, not being lovable. Maybe we're talking about a relationship, not accomplishing our dreams, not being able to finish our destiny. What is that fear? The sooner you identify it, the easier it will be to face. So, great talking to you today. I'll talk to you soon. There will be plenty more videos to come.